Life has many burning questions. What is its purpose?
Why am I here? And what the hell is a Railbox and why are there so many of them? Today's story takes us back to the late 1960s and early 70s. American railroads were facing a boxcar shortage. Declining business meant there was little money left for repairs or new models, leading to lines of stored, out-of-service cars and customers not being able to ship or receive products. In 1960, there was about 637,000 boxcars on American railroads, but in 1973, this shrunk to 329,000, nearly half the roster gone. Most new boxcars produced at the time were for specialty purposes like auto parts, leaving a lack of general service cars. Many of the classic 40-foot designs from the 1930s and 40s were also getting up in age, and generally too small to handle larger loads. Another compounding issue was boxcars spending too much time moving empty thanks to a return toward home rule as laid out by the Association of American Railroads. Let's say a Grand Trunk Western boxcar loaded with machine parts runs from Michigan to Texas. After being unloaded, it must return home to Michigan and not be sent off on another train to a different state. In an ideal scenario, that boxcar would be loaded with something else to make money on its trip home, but that wasn't always the case, so it returned empty. These regulations greatly hampered profits for the railroads, so company executives got together in 1973 to devise a boxcar pool that would be exempt from the AAR rules. This railcar pooling concept had previously proven popular with the creation of the Trailer Train Company in 1955. It standardized trailer on flat car service and infrastructure and created a shared pool of flat cars. Several major railroads were already part of TTX, so using this as a springboard, Railbox was formed as a subsidiary in January 1974. An order was placed for 10,000 general service 50-foot boxcars, with the first one arriving in October, courtesy of American Car and Foundry. Featuring a sharp yellow and black paint scheme, lettering showcased Railbox as the nationwide boxcar pool, and the slogan, "Next Load, Any Road," promoted the free roaming service that Railbox offered. These cars were shared amongst the railroads, and thus the return home and load rules didn't apply. A Railbox could run from Michigan to be unloaded in Texas, then pick up another load and run to California, Maine, Iowa, Canada, Mexico, and do the same exact thing. One such car, RBOX 10013, traveled from coast to coast and border to border within 2 years, and by its 5th year in service, racked up over 100,000 miles. Railbox proved to be such a success, a spin-off program in the form of Railgon for gondolas began in 1979. Yellow boxcars would populate all sorts of freight trains in the following decades, changing very little apart from the logo. Railbox eventually possessed 4 different designs. Welcome to my lovely corkboard in a new segment I'm calling Learning with Jared. Introduced in 1974 was the RBOX. This was essentially your bog standard 50-foot boxcar design. You got your standard sliding doors right here, and it was meant to haul just about anything, including the Spamton plush. 1978's ABOX is a little bit different. It's still 50 feet in length. You got your standard sliding door, but right here you've got a fancy schmancy little plug door, and it's basically meant for loads that require a tighter and more secure seal. In 2003, we got FBOX. These are 50-foot high cubes as denoted by the excess height paint stripe on either end, and they're equipped with plug doors. We wouldn't want Spamton trying to escape, now would we? 2003 also gave us TBOX. These are big old 60-foot high cubes with a double set of plug doors for larger loads. Thank you for joining me on this Learning with Jared segment. I hope you enjoyed. And don't forget to hit that like button and smash that subscribe button for more epic train content. As of 2025, you can still find plenty of old and new Railboxes roaming North American rails, though the original cars approaching 50 years old are slowly being phased out. While the boxcar shortage of the 1970s has long since passed, Railbox still provides railroads with a cost-effective way of serving customers. And given all of TTX Company's other successful endeavors, it's probably safe to say we'll be seeing these vibrant cars for many decades to come. Thank you to my channel members. Special thanks to Mooter, Tommy Rosini, Grand Canyon Studios, Amtrak Fan 19, Gojira's Trains, Jack O'Beans, The Warrior Cats Train Enthusiast, 281 Productions, SM4, Steve S., and Berkshire Studios for subscribing to the Conductor tier. Your extra support always goes a long way in helping me. Thank you so much for watching, I hope you have a good day, and I'll see you in another video.